Hey, welcome back, Earth signs of Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus. This is your 6 placement spread for the month of April. By the way, April is also the beginning of spring, so it's a very hopeful month. Okay, so here we go. Your overall energy for the month of April is the Moon card, okay? So the Moon card is all about things being hidden, not being able to see things too clearly. Maybe it's a little bit about illusion, things that you thought were real might not be what you thought, okay? It's also a card of, I always see this as the light at the end of the tunnel, just because I see the road and the moon looks like it's at the end of that road. So this is, pretty interesting card for the month of April for your overall energy, okay? Let's talk about relationships and the people around us, family, friends, romance. Wow. 6 of Wands, this is a card of victory. This is a card of basically you're sitting on top of the world. You've gone through some little bit of challenges and you came out victorious. So when you're talking about this card in regards to a relationship, it's pretty much like you're doing well. You're very popular. People like you. If you're pursuing a relationship with another person, this is a card where basically you and them are going to hit it off. It's going to work out for you. If you're doing social events, for instance, say you're a presenter or you're doing an art show or whatever, anything where you are the keynote person, you're going to be really, really good on that, okay? For those of my friends who are earth signs and they're doing social media, you're going to have a good month of content. This is going to be one of those months where you're really going to get a lot of subscribers, a lot of likes on your channel. This is going to be a good month for you when it comes into engaging other people. All right, let's talk about your work, school, finances. Let's talk about that. Let's see where you are in regards to your resources. Shh, excuse me. Got my little sidekick over there making a little bit of noise. I guess he's my little familiar. Here we go. Chariot. Okay. This is a card of, it might take a little bit of some work here. The Chariot is one of being masterful, but you have to put a lot of psychic and emotional energy in getting what you want and moving forward and progressing. Okay. It's easy to be pulled astray. Okay, as you can see, between the black and the white sphinxes, one goes one way, one goes the other way. Basically, you're constantly feeling the pull. Which way should I go? What should I do? This is a time to really use your intuition. Okay, this is a Cancer. The Chariot is a Cancer sign, which is a water sign. Water sign is all about intuition and emotions. So this is a time to really start using some of your intuition, to kind of make some deals or arrangements or decisions. So in regards to your finances, your school, your work, things of that nature, it's going to be a pretty good month for that. But like I said, you are going to have to make some decisions and you're going to have to kind of be steadfast. But there's movement. That's the other thing about this card, right? This is a Chariot. The Chariot moves. So in those areas, you're going to see a lot of movement. There's no stagnation in that, okay? So get ready for quick movement in those areas, okay? What's interesting about that is because there is a lot of movement in this card, sometimes, we tend to freeze up when things start moving too quickly and we're like, whoa, wait a minute. Especially earth signs, man. Earth signs like to take things nice and slow, So you guys like to, drag your feet on stuff. You kind of got to analyze everything. You're a very slow mover. So when things move fast, it could feel a little triggering, a little uncomfortable. But that's why, this is a time for you to also understand this is good for you to kind of like let go and move forward, with your intuition, with your psychic abilities to know that you got this. You got this. It's all going to work out for you. Okay. This is your challenge card. What challenges are going to come up for our earth signs during April? What are the challenges that are coming up for? Okay. Some of the challenges is the Two of Pentacles. This is a card of balance and trying to maintain balance while your ship comes in. Okay. So for those of you who don't know what that means, your ship coming in means kind of like, if you're waiting on a check, if you're waiting for money, if you're waiting for something to be brought to you, that's kind of like your ship. You're waiting for that so you can then move forward. All right. So here you are, you're trying to just balance stuff. You're trying to balance your budget. You're trying to balance your household. You're just trying to balance your life while what you need comes to fruition, comes your way. So the challenge that you're going to have in April is just trying to stay balanced. You can see he's on one foot, okay? And he's kind of juggling those two discs. This is all about their earth signs, by the way. This is your sign, so I'm sure you'll relate to this. You're really trying to balance out you as an earth sign and your material resources and means around you. So that's going to be your challenge. Okay? What is your strength? What is the strength card for earth signs during the month of April? Spirit, what is the strength card? Okay. For strength, we have the Queen of Wands. Okay. Why is that a strength? That's a strength because you're a very creative and ingenious person, very charismatic. Even though you're an earth sign, you tend to be a little laid back and a little bit more, shy. You're the type, earth signs tend to be the type that they're slow to warm up. But when people get to know you, when you finally let people in, you're very charismatic, okay? You are the Queen of Wands is a very, very charismatic person. You're very charismatic and people fall in love with you instantly. Like you just have a charm and a charisma. You're also the kind of person, one of your strengths is that you're really creative. You're really creative. You're really ingenious. Like people seek out your advice, you're just really good at putting, two and two together. And one thing about you, too, is you know how to make people feel good about themselves, okay? When people are around you, they naturally feel good about themselves. And that's part of your charm, and that's a strength. And in April, I see you doing much more of that. In April, I really see you connecting with people, and just inspiring people to a whole other level and including yourself, because sometimes when we help others, we're actually helping ourselves. All right, my dear earth signs. Okay. One of the things I like to do when I talk about earth signs is go, because earth signs tend to be a little bit more hard-headed than most of the other signs. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Okay, what is spirit guides, angels? What is the message that they have for you for April? Okay. So this is the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, for those of you who are not familiar with tarot, the Seven of Pentacles regular, it's all about assessment. It's all about watching the seeds that you have planted grow. It's all about planning for the future, your Four of Wands, things like that. In reverse, it means that there's a lack of planning, there's a lack of assessment, there's a lack of introspection introspection, because sometimes it's all about, you know, assessing ourselves and taking a look within. So the message from Spirit pretty much is, for April, is this is a time when you're not going to be as insightful. This is a time when you're not really paying attention to what you've been planting, to what you've been working towards, for many reasons. Either you just are in a place where you don't want to think about stuff, or you don't want to worry about stuff, or it could also be that you just don't want to focus on the future, right? Because like I said, this is sometimes about what did I plant and what's going to come to fruition. It just hasn't happened right now. So in reverse, this could also be that in April, you don't want to look at, you know, down the line. You want to look at the here and now, and you want to just be, what's the word I'm looking for? God, I can't remember the word. Sorry, guys. You just want to jump on it, you know. You just want to jump on it, basically. You just, it's like you don't want to wait. You don't want to, you know, put stuff aside for the future. You just want to do it now, okay? You don't want that tomato to ripen on the vine. You rather just pluck it while it's still green and eat it now. Like, you know, it's like, I'm tired of waiting. I don't want to see what's going to come down the line. You know, I just want to do it now. You know what? April's also tax return season. It might be a time where maybe your money is coming in for your taxes, and it might be, part of it, you might be like, you know what? I don't want to take this money and put it in my 401 or in my savings. I want to spend it today. It could be that. So Spirit is saying this is a time, you know, it's a time, and it's not a bad thing. Spirit is saying April's going to be a time of, you know, impulsivity, not waiting for things to come along, but doing it now. Okay? Yeah. So thank you, my earth signs. Continue to follow me. Like I said, you know, leave your comments below. Let me know how these readings are working for you. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Hit the like button, and we'll see you in May.
Like, comment, and subscribe.